Hey guys, it's me, Hunter, or LegoBoy12, and I'm coming out to another video. And today is kind of an important video to me, and it should be important to all y'all, because this is basically the last update video until BrickFair, because there's not really much to do anymore with this mock, because I haven't shown you what's over there yet. I will get to that in a minute. But the reason I say that is because my friend, or kind of friend-ish, he's bringing me some tree leaves so I can finish, add some more tree leaves over that, add some more trees over that way, some more plant life over there to make more hedgerows. Like that tree over there is looking pretty skinny, and that tree is looking pretty skinny, so I want to make them more thicker, just to give it, makes it look better and everything, because I think it look better like that, in my opinion. And then, my friend's brother, Blaine, he has his Bricklink store. I'm getting him to bring me some more parts to finish the road and to finish some banks over there, just to finish them off. And then and I think I'm going to finish some more stuff at BrickFair, just to, instead of have to order parts, keep ordering parts and waiting. I'm just going to pick up parts there and stuff from people in our little group and everything, and just friends and stuff, just to get parts off of them. And I'm getting heads from my friend. He has a bunch of heads for me. I'm going to buy off him or whatever. And then any figure without a helmet or head or weapon will have a helmet, a weapon, and a head before I'll display this beautiful thing. And any figures laying down dead and whatnot will have blood. And I have a figure over there being drugged back and everything. And as you can see, I added puddles just to give it more effect, some more detail. Yeah, so we're going to slide on down here, and we're going to start the last update until BrickFair. And you can see over this way, it's kind of not fully detailed completely because I ran out of 1x2s. That's one part I'm getting from my friend's brother. He's bringing them for me. And then the interior of the house is not done yet. I'll probably do that at BrickFair. Need some flat plates to go in there, some reddish brown flat pieces to detail the floor and make it like wooden. Yeah, so let me angle this down over towards this way. The lighting, too bright. It's just right. Okay, there. If you don't fall over me. Yeah, over here, I just have a little tiny heel-ish thing over that way. And then my phone's going off. Dang. And over this way, you have a German moving up with his other Waffen SS members, moving towards the Sherman, which is broken down. And then in the movie, I left out the one thing just to let you know, there's some inaccuracies towards this mock. The reason why is my choice, and because my building skill is good, pretty good, but in my idea of how I want it to be. I could have added this, but I didn't want to, because I'd rather keep it, looking nice. See, the one thing I didn't add was explosions and fire and everything, because I didn't want to make it too cramped. That's one reason why. And just a glimpse over here at the house. The house is supposed to be half destroyed and everything, but the house looks beautiful. I don't want to destroy it, just people can, have it looking nice, not destroyed and stuff like it is in the movie, because the Sherman shot through the house. And one thing, if I would have, this mock is like 4 feet wide, 4 feet long, and like roughly 2 feet, wide. If I wanted to, I could have added a lot more gray base plates this way to make it a lot more wider. If I would have done that, I would have had to, it'll cost more, all the plants and everything. I would have to extend the road more. I would extend this back. I can put the house back more, which that would have worked out good. And if I wanted to make a shell out of the cannon going through there, you can see the house now. Going through the house, I could have did that, but I would have had to extend this back. So I just left it intact and everything. I'll get back down there soon. We're still down here. And one thing is the half track you only seen like one time in the movie, so I wanted to have that in there. And I'm going to camouflage it more, so break up the bluish gray to break that up more so you don't see that. The light bluish gray. Yeah, so he's in the movie. He's kind of farther back. Let me clean this. Let me clean this lens off real quick. Sorry about that, guys. Yeah, in the movie he's more far back and everything. In the movie there is a horse with a captain dude on it, so I want to have that in there. And I want to make sure you have the hedgerows really thick right here, and then it kind of slims out down through here, and then it opens up right in this middle area, and it keeps opening up and slims out more. So I want to have that nice done. And I wanted to have the thickness of the sides of the road, like so. And you can't really tell there's banks, but there's banks. I mean, you can tell better in person, but if you get down to this level, you can obviously tell there's banks over there, and there's banks of the road over there. But there's not really much bank detail over here because you can't really see because of the trees in the way. So I kind of left that how it is, but I made sure you can see the banks good on this part because it's more open and you can see it better. So I made sure you have to have that detail in there just to make it a little better. And once I start, setting up and displaying, I'll be facing that direction. So I'm going to add more details back here just to make it more thick. Add like plant life and stuff. And I made sure to have the sniper, one of the main things. So I have a custom sniper veil that I made and lay him there. And okay, there's just basically 3 inaccuracies. 1, all the explosions and everything. And 2 is the house, because I kind of made the house I want to make a house, but it's a farmhouse. The one in the movie is white with a brownish type roof like that in the movie. And I think the other thing that's inaccurate is, I can't remember what it was. See, in this particular thing, all these Germans are getting killed. And I think the third inaccuracy thing is they have some kind of vehicle. Can't remember the name of it. Some German Jeep crashed here. But since I didn't want to add too much, money into this thing, and I cut it, but it's still pretty long and pretty wide and everything. But there's supposed to be a short vehicle here. And see, at this scene, Brad Pitt is just now coming out of the tank for ammo and whatnot, while the other dudes are in there. 2 of them are dead already, so I left them in there. And the other dudes are now in there while he's getting ammo. And that's when all the Germans are starting to come towards the tank more. If you see here with their Panzerfausts and everything. And I think I'm going to have a guy back there in the way back with the Panzerstreck, like he's moving up to finish up the tank, but he's not there yet. And then at this moment that's why I have the sniper laying there as he makes his way towards the end of this little section right here to take out Brad Pitt, but that has not happened yet, so that's why I'm going to have him on there, as you can see there. So as we finish off here, you just have a couple more Waffen-SS soldiers moving in. More details of the road. Some more hedgerows and whatnot. You have a German machine gun moving up. I'm taking the Splinter helmet off, later. Because it's not accurate. Because they didn't have this in this battle. And yeah, and you see them moving up towards this way. Down the crossroad. I'm going to add more detail there. And there you get to one of your puddles. You have a MG gunner who is taking firing position, firing at the tank. And you have his soldier carrying his comrade back. And then in the movie you see the Germans cut across the field. So that's why I have some Germans cutting across the field and Germans running towards it across the field. Because in the movie they start cutting across. And when they cut across here, see them all going this way. And that's when they came around the house to flank around in the movie. So I kind of added parts of the movie to the ending scene from, just to make it, nice, how I wanted it to be. Yeah. So, over here, you can see in the movie, this MG team's laying down this wheat field. And yes, you're probably thinking of wheat field supposed to be like tannish type color with that, Technic pin part, right? But, actually, in the movie, it's kind of tannish greenish. Because that's when the wheat is just now starting to form, so that's why it's still green. So that's why I have that there. Made it green instead of tan, the whole thing, just to make it, my own thing. Instead of making it whole tan, because I don't really want to do that. And everything. And as you see, they're laying down fire while these guys are cutting across the field to flank around. Brad Pitt's shooting at the guys trying to get near his tank. And then at this scene, he hops back in. Later, as he hops back in, this guy right here, that's why he's aiming towards this direction. He shoots the Panzerfaust into the tank, and he kills one of the other dudes in there. Can't remember his name. And then you have a German laying down, covering fire. More Germans moving up towards the house. And then I have this house right here. You transition my light this direction. For broken window design over here. I'm gonna add more details around the house. I'm gonna add like an old bicycle with a beside a little bucket or something. Just add more detail. And then over here, you move my light. You see Germans flanking around this way. And then they're coming around. And you see where I did not finish. To finish here, and over there. And you have a little cobblestone pathway. And yes, I have a door, detailed door. Can't really see. And then you have my Sherman all decked out and everything. And then you see them moving across this direction. And here's the Germans' point of view. And then down here, I can take it down this way. So you can see, that's the Sherman's point of view. And then I'll go over this way. And then down here is the Germans' point of view. See that right there? Yeah, to be honest, I think this thing really turned out nice. And here's a far away view, so you can really see how detailed it is. It's really beautiful, in my opinion. Yeah, and one more thing to point out in this scene, and see, this was near the end of war, so it was around 1945 is when the Americans started going in, and the Russians are coming into their direction, and that we're all going in to take out the rest of the remaining Germans. And see, there's more SS left in this area of period of time. And also, let me point out a few things, is they had a mix of camouflage that they used. Because you can see in the movie, they have this dot 44-ish type camouflage. They have this fall type camouflage. And then they have the summer type camouflage, all mixed in together. Because near the end of war. And that's when they put everything together and everything, just getting as much men as possible. Yeah, so one more thing. Zoom out, and yeah. So, the final finale update will be after Brick Fair. This is when it's probably going to be during Brick Fair at night or something, because that's when it's all be completed and everything, basically. So yeah, so stay tuned to that. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Probably the next video will be me packing this whole thing up and getting ready to leave to Brick Fair, or my friend's house, because I'm staying with my friend. Yeah, so see you guys next time. Bye.